Guild Battlegrounds in Forge of Empires! Guild Battlegrounds is a new feature which is currently being tested on the beta server. It will not be a replacement of GVG. Both possibilities to compete with other guilds will coexist. It will be published on all player worlds when the test is completed successfully and will then be available for both desktop and mobile. Players who are part of a guild and have researched the military tactics technology can participate in Guild Battlegrounds. All guilds will be assigned to various battlegrounds. Each battleground is its own map that holds up to 8 guilds and will last for 10 days. Within each battleground, the participating guilds will fight for victory by holding as many provinces as possible for as long as possible. You will find a new building in the northeast of your city, which can be used to access the Guild Battlegrounds. A new map opens with a number of provinces. Each guild starts at the edge of the battleground map with a province which cannot be conquered by other guilds, called the headquarter. Starting there, the guild can conquer adjacent provinces. Every guild member can click on an eligible province and either perform a fight or a negotiation. These fights and negotiations will always match the era of the player who performs it. I am in the contemporary era and therefore I get opponents matching this. If I would negotiate, the required goods are those a player in the contemporary era has to expect when negotiating in the guild expedition. After completing the fight or negotiation, the member will provide his guild with one or more advancement points, which will be visualized as a conquest flag on the target province. The first guild to accumulate enough advancements will gain control over the given province, whereas all other guilds that try to conquer it as well will lose half the advancements that they have made towards that province. Apart from rewards for your guild, there are also individual rewards. Whenever you contribute an advancement by fighting or negotiating, there is a chance to loot some forge points. This chance will be higher in case the advancement is made by negotiation. The looted forge points will be added to the player's forge points bar. In the Gold League, I received 5 forge points every once in a while. Guilds can only attack provinces which are adjacent to one of their own. With each one encounter, advancement points are gained. The guild with the highest amount of advancement points in a province will have its conquest flag displayed in the respective province. Other guilds having advancement points in a province have their shield displayed next to the conquest flag of the leading guild. The bigger the darker part of that flag gets, the closer the guild is getting to conquering the province. When a certain amount of advancement points is reached, the province will get taken over. The amount of advancements needed depends on the league. Higher leagues need more advancement points. Initially, our guild has been placed in the Gold League. Based on this, we have a target of 100 points. A province that was just taken will be under lockdown for 4 hours, giving the new owner some time to get victory points. During lockdown, no guild can progress their conquest flag further in that province. Any guild member can tap on a province to bring up its window. There will be 2 options for earning points available there: attack and negotiate. Both the opposing army for attacking and the goods required for negotiation will depend on the player's age, as already well known from guild expeditions. The concept does not offer a possibility for direct defense of provinces. Attacking other provinces before they take ours will be our best defense. If an opponent no longer has an adjacent province, they also lose all advancements that they have made towards our province. The leaderboard of a battleground gets dictated by victory points, which are automatically earned by every guild once per full hour. The amount of victory points gained depends on the provinces that a guild holds. Provinces towards the center of the battleground map provide more points than those at the edge of the map. The player can see the rankings for their specific battleground at any time, listing all participating guilds, the number of provinces held, their current gain in victory points per hour, their current amount of victory points, and the reward of every rank. Upon completion of each battleground, there will be a 3-day break for the guilds to rest, collect their rewards, and make new preparations. The guild score will then be updated. The victory points are particularly used to measure and count the points toward the completion of the current battleground. Thus, they are reset at the start of every new round. Each province that a guild holds besides the headquarters will provide victory points every hour. Whenever a player successfully completes a battle or a negotiation on the guild battleground, they will build up attrition. This is a percentage value that directly affects the attack and defense bonus of the defending armies and the difficulty level of the negotiations that the player will face. So at some point, performing attacks or negotiating will become unfeasible as the defending armies become too strong and the negotiations become too complex and too expensive. However, attrition resets to 0% each day at midnight server time. After 33 successful battles, my opponents have 400% bonus on attack and defense. Due to the many battles, a high level of Alcatraz is recommended. Negotiations now require 6 times as many goods as directly after midnight. So negotiating after fighting fails will also reach its limit soon and consume a lot of goods. A guild's league will be shown in the global rankings and also affect the magnitude of their battleground rewards. Performing great in a battleground will increase the guild's league rating, while performing poorly will move the guild down a league. When assembling new battlegrounds, the game will always pick guilds which are of the same league. It is announced that in the future, guilds can construct buildings in provinces during the protected time to make attacks from that province easier or to make it harder for enemies to attack the province. This currently is not part of the beta test. When a battleground ends, guilds may obtain various rewards which depend on placement. Prestige points for the ranking according to current league. Guild power according to placement within a battleground. Fragments for the Statue of Honor. I am sure that this new feature will attract many more players than GVG currently does. We will all have a lot of fun competing against each other on the Guild Battlegrounds soon.